congratulations on being a Comp Laudean.
Thank
How
you.
does that feel?
Good.
Huh.
Nice.
Is there anything that's kept you motivated to do what you do?
I think my motivation comes from trying to make sure that not only myself but my coworkers get treated in a fair way. It's been tough, that's the honesty, because on the day that I was shot, I saw 14 friends murdered and lots of other friends attempted murder, and it's been really tough for us. And the workers' comp system, unfortunately, is not as good as it is in some ways in protecting our job. It's not set up to take care of people that have been shot with automatic rifles. So all of it ends for us. I mean, we'll have medical for life, but our job and all of that ends November 29th this year. And so people who earned, who were the main breadwinners for their family or carried medical insurance for their family, that all ends. But they're not all back to work because some people just either aren't ready, emotionally they're struggling, or there's still surgeries, or they still have medical problems. But workers' comp goes 104 weeks, and it's 104 weeks on November 29th.
What would you say to those people who are on that 104th week?
Well, I'm one of them. You know, I tried really hard. I worked with an Assemblywoman, Eloise Reyes, trying to pass AB Assembly Bill 44 that tried to change the workers' comp law in the state of California to allow terrorist attack victims 5 years recovery time versus the 2 years that generally workers' comp. There are some other injuries, things like amputations, eye injuries, black lung, some very specific industrial injuries that do allow the 5 years. And they wanted to add terrorist victims, but unfortunately it was gutted, and that didn't pass. But I mean, something like that, I think there does need to be some changes, especially in this day and age when we're facing not just typical industrial injuries, but things like, you know, these unfortunate terrorist, you know, shootings, or, you know, that we're being impacted at our jobs sometimes.
Now, is there anybody who may be watching that you'd like to give a shout out to, a word of encouragement or anything like that?
You know, my lawyer's doing a fantastic job. Just making sure I understand the process, making sure I understand, because I think anyone who ends up in the work comp system, this is not something I ever imagined or thought I would ever be part of. And it's got its own convoluted ways where the typical, I don't always understand the rhyme or reason for things. So we depend on any attorneys that might represent us to help us understand. So, I mean, my attorney is Alan Gervey, and he's doing a fantastic job. And my coworkers, as well as Eloise Reyes and Pete Aguilar, who's a congressman, who's been really trying to help myself and my friends and coworkers to maneuver our ways through this.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.